Hello, everybody. Yes, microphone should be working. Yeah, it is. Hi, James. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a busy week for me. So last Saturday I had a softball tournament, which I got injured, so I got benched. What you gonna do, right? So I overstretched my I don't know what that muscle is called. You know the one on the front side of your upper leg. That one. Because it was just a friendly tournament with also non-experienced players or new players or stuff like that. Just making teams, playing. It's a memorial event for a person who meant a lot to the club. Basically started there as a softball player herself, and yeah, she coached a lot of little league teams. So yeah, and now it's a third year that we're doing this, and it's always good fun and everything. But yeah, that means that you have custom fields, because we only have one softball field. We're not that big of a club. So we have one softball team, and we had 3 pools, I think. Yeah, 3. So we needed 3 fields. So you know the very soft cushions bases with a pin that you put into the ground. We use those because that's what we normally use for Little League for practice and everything. It's always perfect fine. But yeah, I didn't do a proper warm up, so that's A on me. But when I was running for second, I was out. But when I still hit the base slid a little bit, and that my leg was like, phew, and I overextended my leg, and that was it for me. I played 2 innings and I was done for the rest of the day. No, I wasn't done. I was a referee the rest of the tournament, so I did the finals, the semifinals, everything. So that was still good, still fun. Yeah, but some people are way too serious for just a casual fun game. I don't know every rule. I don't even have an official referee diploma whatsoever. I am going to work on it, but I'm not there yet. So I made 2 bad calls, and the opponent's team was so mad with me. I'm like, dude, you still won. Who cares? Right? It's not like your pluses and minus care between this everything. And there was a lot of false reporting as well, because the first match I scored, we won. I was doing my own team, which is technically a bad thing, I think. But yeah, we won that. No, the match where I got out of the game, we won with 17-15. And when I looked at the scoreboard, somebody put us up for a loss of 17-18. So yeah, I wasn't happy with that. It's like, okay, it's just rules, but please be fair. Okay, this is not a mistake. We discussed. I showed you the score that I had. That was the score on the board, and it was against the team that played the other semifinals. So yeah, that's what happened this weekend. So Sunday I wanted to do some yard work. That didn't happen because my leg was still sore. And yesterday I had softball practice again, and that went perfectly fine. I didn't need to do much running, so I was happy with that. I made some nice catches, nice plays, but yeah, it was a good day. Today was like at work. Yeah. I was fixing a bug, and sometimes a bug is so specific on a specific environment, and I had a feeling that I knew what was going on, but I couldn't test it. So I need to find somebody who could do some testing, and I found somebody who had access but isn't a programmer, so we had to do step by step by step. But we figured it out. But yeah, for a bug that was semi-easy to discover if I had access, yeah, it took me like 8+ hours to figure out what was going on. The fix was like 5 lines. I was like, no. But yeah. So that was my day at work today. So if I seem a little bit tired, well, it was a long day. There was a lot of traffic on the road as well. Because yeah, I do go to the office. We are mandatory to be at the office at least 3 days. Well, basically 60% of the time. 60 or up. So if you work 4 days, you can only work from home 1 day. If you work 5 days, like me, you can only stay at home 2 days. So that was yesterday, and that will be tomorrow, because tomorrow I have to go visit my diabetes doctor. Why this isn't smart? Because there's a lot of sugar in these, so I need to make sure I get that sugar level down. But yeah, that's me. That was me. So today it was an easy meal, keeping it all simple. And tomorrow we have cauliflower with chicken, but I don't know what herbs I'm gonna use chicken, how I'm gonna spice it yet. And then some potatoes or something like that. We'll see. Should be good. So today we are looking at coffee and crowdfunding, and tomorrow we do the preview list for Gen Con, but they released the preview list for Spiel already. Yeah, it is yummy. Today we had frikandellen on a bun and rice. It's simple. Legends! Long time, well, I have been lurking a couple of times in your channel, but long time no see here. I hope you are well. So yeah, they released the Spiel preview list already, which has, I think, almost 400 games. The Gen Con list is going to be up tomorrow for me, which I did 102 last week, and I hope to aim at the same one. You're doing good? That's nice. Are we still 12 hours apart? Is it now 13, 11? I always forget when are we exactly 12 hours apart? Is it during summertime or winter time? I always forget that. Because that basically means you just finished breakfast, right? So yeah, but I will do the Spiel list. I have to see how fast it will grow. If I will do it directly in August, or because Spiel is at the end of October, to be fair. So I might start in September. Then I have the whole month of September and almost the entire month of October to do Spiel. It's 1080. So okay. So we're exactly 12 hours apart now. So well, the sun is getting real low over here. Basically, sunset has already started. I'm guessing you already had sun up. But yeah, sunset was scheduled for, let's see, exactly 10 minutes ago. So sunset has started. But you are not here just to hear me talk about my work, my baseball injuries, and I'm gonna turn on the fan because it has been cool the last couple of days. I mean, I think I have an inside out eyelash, and it's so annoying. Yeah, but yeah, I was cooled down nicely. But now that I started streaming, it feels like it's warm again, and that's not good. So let's turn on the fan a little bit low, just a small cool breeze. And that should be enough. I still have the window on a small opening, so it will suck the cool air from outside back inside. Okay, now we're really gonna focus because we don't have much. I believe we have like 11 pages. We do have something on Backer Kit. That's been a while, right? Backer Kit. So we have like 11 pages on Kickstarter, like 5 campaigns on GameFound, and 2 on Backer Kit. Enough. So let's go to the ground rules. I will go through those pages and I will open each campaign in different tabs so I don't mess up the navigation because somehow they still didn't fix it, and they won't. They don't want it. It's not a hard thing to do, but it's still, is it worth it? That's the whole idea. Is it worth it? Well, I will open about 10ish of them, then I will go through them. I will only do English and Dutch pages. So if it's fully German, fully French, fully some Asian language, Japanese, Korean, whatever, Arabic, I don't think I have ever seen an Arabic. Wow, Arabic. Yeah, how much is the word Arabic? Okay, you know, Middle Eastern thing. Yeah, and I will not do that. You played an 11-player Star Wars Unlimited tournament. Did you win? Did you win? Well, yeah, other languages I won't do. I could do French. I probably could make some sense out of Spanish. Apparently Danish I can do. I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, I will keep it to English and Dutch. So stuff I will skip. 3D files, STL printing files. I'm not. Basically, you see a picture, that's what you're getting. Sometimes it's painted, sometimes it's not. So, RPG stuff. There is a lot of tabletop RPG stuff out there, and might be good, might not be, but it's not something I will discuss here because I am an RPG noob. So I wouldn't know if something would be good. Okay. Other board game adjacent stuff, dice, dice towers, you know, stuff. There is one thing on Backer Kit because Backer Kit only has 2 things. So I will look at the storage system that they have currently running on Backer Kit. But yeah. And did I cover everything? Oh no, the big one, the non-AI one. I open a page. Kickstarter requires you to tell if you're using a generative AI or not. So I will read your AI statement or their AI statement, and if it's a use of AI, generative AI, it's a no-go. AI means bye-bye. And you will see a big no AI logo popping up. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. If not, if you're on YouTube, the rules are in the description. They copy paste to its new section. And Legend says, it's funny because I haven't played the game since last year and the other 10 players were regulars. You went undefeated and won. In your prize pack you opened a Yoda. Best card ever. Must have been the best card ever. I haven't played Star Wars Unlimited. No. But it's a CCG. I don't do CCG. Or is it a living card game or is it a collectible card game? But I do neither, because my wallet will be this thin. Well, basically it would be this thin. Basically I would be in debt forever, which I don't like. Currently, I'm almost debt free. I borrowed a little bit from my mother to some cover some expenses, and that's it. And I'm paying her back, and I should be done by the end of the year. Know what that was. Weird. So, shall we start? Oh, Yoda's a legendary card. Just like that, Yoda is a legendary streamer. Well, legendary. You're legendary. You're a legendary DM. Let's do this. So, we start with Grandma WTF. Do you know texting lingo? I don't know. It's that kind of game. Oh, I'm already not looking forward to that. Card game of strategic nonsense. Okay. Pitfall. Is that based on a computer game? This is a game lounge. Find your party, start your quest. It's a lounge. That's something else. Dice displays. If you want to really show off your dice. Nah. It's a trading card game. Spiritual War. Keys of Dominion. Okay. Proxy. Hammers, Elder Knights, Codex Project. Okay, what? In 10th edition. Compatible with Warhammer 40k 10th edition. I have no idea what this is. But I feel it's something for Warhammer. Okay, we'll take a look, just because I don't know what it is. 3D printing, Shadow Dark RPG, magic tokens and coins that you can print. A fairy village looks really cool, but not for me. Absorbed. An unbelievable ooze reward guide. 3D printing, more printing. 4-in-1 Mahjong deck. You know, I never played Mahjong with actual tiles. If I look at some of the images, I get a feel. Well, if I look at that movie, it looks AI-ish. To be fair, it looks as bad as oh, what was it? Was it Secret Wars, or was on Disney Plus? Also has a horrible intro. The Evil X game. No way I'm playing that. Well, a hollow chessboard. Yeah. Horned oracles. Waifumon Part 4. Well, I believe there are over 1,000 Pokemon, so Waifumon, they have a long way to go. Mistress of the Woods. A romance novel. It's fiction. Why is this part? Serious Kickstarter, fix your filter. I say tabletop games. It actually says tabletop games. Why I'm getting a fiction novel? Order Criminals D&D. Oh, this is a Dutch person, but still, no. Zombo and Friends. 3D printing. This is the weirdest mimic ever. Libertas. Fight for freedom. Monsters playing cards. A pack of 54 playing cards featuring doodles by Dixon Does Doodles. I don't know who Dixon is. More Deep Rock Galactic. Well, people who know me know that I love Deep Rock Galactic. And that's about, yeah, that's exactly 10 if I'm not mistaken. So, Grandma, what you doing? I don't have grandmothers anymore. As someone you know wrongly used texting lingo and acronyms in Grandma WTF, players compete to find the funniest acronym Grandma could send, given the text prompt. Womanly and pretty, we are proud. What a princess. No. So you get a prompt. Oh man, I have something annoying here. It's itching like crazy. It feels like I'm stung. Acronym cards, prompt cards. It feels in that Cards Against Humanity level, but a little bit safer. Unobtainium. You get 2 base games, 3 expansion packs, 3 sets of custom cards, 1 custom collector's edition, and all stretch goals. And a grandma wig, and grandma glasses, and grandma earrings. All worth $1 because it comes from the dollar store. But you're paying $350. Okay, no, this is not my type of game, so also not something I will promote. Crumble Club, a card game for snack-based drama. How to play, choose your grandma. WTF grandma again? Collect your grandma's ingredients. Hand grenade, ration pack, camo suit. Well, that's not my grandma. Red soul, void of nothing. Pond slime. That's not my grandma either. First player to collect their ingredient cards wins. So you play cards, but you want to get those ingredient cards. Use signature cards to gain incidents. It's a naughty, naughty granny. Yeah. Bury, counter, cool cookie, blind attack. Well, I don't know how old Granny is, but yeah. Moldy cookie. Ooh. Well, luckily I never got one from my grandmother. And of course, reward number 2, the NFS, not for safe work. It is the NSFW, not suitable for work. Not for safe work, suitable work. What the? If you don't know how to spell it, don't use it. Also no AI, but I forgot to check, but yeah. Pitfall. Yeah, I had a feeling. Each card's background, art, everything behind frame text was created using mid-junction monthly basic plan, a text-to-image generator. Oh, we have a button for that. Bye-bye. Next, Keys of Dominion, a spiritual war digital trading card game. How can a trading card? I will be using AI generated for the early demo. Still. Next. I'm not out to get them, but they just make it easy for me. Wow. It's just this. I don't even know where to go with this one. Is it 3D printing? Make a pledge. Available rewards. This data sheet will... Yeah, I don't do Warhammer, so I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. 4-in-1 Mahjong deck. Please, I figured. AI is used as a foundational tool to restore and reconstruct Beyond Luan work. Well, do you have permission to use his work? These preliminary results are subsequently refined by our designer to ensure harmonious blend of traditional elements and modern aesthetics. This process allows us to achieve a distinctive and colorful visual style. And then it says our AI generated designs, and that was the word I was looking for. Bye bye. Goes fast this way. Let's check, is this important? Semi-important. It was important, but not important to break the stream. A party game about toxic access and terrible dates. Well, they're not using AI, but why is it all pink? It's by Ilyanka Studios. First created, backed one. An MFA from... I'm not impressed by what diplomas you have. Let the results speak for themselves. It Takes Two games in one. Okay, what's in the box? Gameplay. Evil X Teeters, there are two playtest style. I think this is not a word, neither in English, neither in Dutch. I think it should say play styles or play test styles, but not play test styles. Could have used a little bit of AI there to do some spell checking. 3 games management, draw a card, place a bet with tokens, share a story and win. No, that's just bluffing who had the worst date. How can that be fun after a couple of times? You're done, right? It's like, we already know that story. Libertas, Fight for Freedom. Card-driven tabletop battle royale with modular magnetic miniatures. Ooh. And then we have this text on image kind of thing, which, I hate. At least they have a side menu. Your crux, no glue required. If I'm looking at this 3D render, I would say glue required. I don't see anything that's interlocking whatsoever. Then again, I'm not wearing my glasses right now. But yeah. And you can paint it, how to play. Build a loadout deck by throwing the cards. Drop in. On turn 1, choose an area and let the drop-in token fall to the table. Wherever the drop token comes, the rest is where they begin the match. Okay. Load up. Battle. Okay, but why is it magnetic? What's the point of being magnetic? If I'm playing on a wooden table, what's the magnetic things for? It doesn't feel unique or whatsoever. No. Monsters Playing Cards, DixonDoesDoodles.com. I never go to DixonDoesDoodles.com. Well, I already had 2. I'm going way too fast through those. Let's see. 50 per card, 52 plus 2 jokers. So basically your own deck, but with doodles. So it's just a playing card deck with doodles from Jonathan Dixon. And Dixon doesn't do my style. It looks a little bit like what Bess does. Bess has that almost the same kind of style. Not exactly, but you could compare the two. And there we go, Deep Rock Galactic, the big one. Basically the biggest one. Still not on 1 million. Not gonna lie, already backed this one. So yeah, I love Deep Rock Galactic. And they have basically 2 expansions. You can get a small shockworm for a little bit extra. You have the Horror of Hoxies, because they those will add to the environments, because they added environments in the first expansions, and now you have Horrors of Hoxies, so we get the other areas that we haven't seen yet, so that's cool, with miniatures to go with them. So that means a lot more miniature painting for me. But you also, and let's do the one for what's in the horror box. So you have new cave segments. So we have the crystalline caves, what's the biome? This is weird. This is one of my least favorite. The wooden one is my actual least favorite, but yeah. With these vines. I forgot the name of this area. But yeah, you get more. You get the twin dreadnoughts. So you get Arbalest and Lacerator. So more dreadnoughts. Septic Spreader, which is fairly new. Pod spawners were already a thing. Barrage Infector is also a fairly new character. The Nayaka Trawlers, that's not new, but we had the other trawler, so yeah. The Holy Hoarder, I'm guessing that's the Hoarder, basically called Hoarder, which we always shoot as fast as possible. The Cacti, which is just a plant that from time to time shoots its pointy things. Honeycombs, which releases bees. The Stervines. Sometimes you hear them, but you don't see them because they are around the corner, and they will just stretch and stab you. And they screech if you kill all three, because normally they're all connected on one point, but you still have to kill each one separately. And then Cave Glitter Walls, and new dice bag, which is nice. I don't know if this will still fit in the base box, to be fair. I doubt it will, because the other ones already didn't. Then we finally have the Rifle Corporation, which is this thing. That's a sudden mission that you can do. Then you have to shoot the eye, but before you can do that, you have probably shoot something else. You have to kill these things first before you can kill this thing. And these are enemies. Sometimes you can hack them and you can have them work on your side. These are turrets that shoot you, which is also a pain in the butt. Easy to kill if you can find them. So you have the Patrolbot, the burst turret, the power station, the Nemesis. The Nemesis, the first time I had the Nemesis, I don't know if Slivers was there, but that thing is telling, oh, please help me, I'm your friend, I need help, and then it's going to kill you if you get too close, because one thing will grab you and they will shoot you and everything, and yeah, basically your goal is to kill it before it kills you. And then you have more tiles which you can use to defeat them with. And oh, you got a Betsy. So Betsy is basically a robot that attacks you, but once you destroy it, you can hack it, and then Betsy will work for you. So walk along, shoot and everything. And Betsy, I believe, is indestructible, stays with you the rest of the mission. If that's also the case in this thing, I don't know. So what do you get? 75 euros for this one. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, and it might not be pick of the week because of that, because I think it's very pricey for what you're getting. Hi Dutch Anakin, good to see you. And here you get both expansions for 140, so that's 75, so you save another 10. And then you can get the worm, which isn't in the video game. And you get an collector gold miniature, which I will put somewhere around here. And you get a playmat and everything. You get the STL file so you can 3D print your own. You get acrylic tokens, which I found last week for the previous expansions. I lost them, but I found those. And the art prints, I don't care about that. And then you can go all in, and then you get everything Deep Rock Galactic. So you also get Space Rig, the bulk detonator, the cork plant weed, and goo from above, everything. And original stuff, which I already have, not the mouse pad, because who cares about a mouse pad? Do people still use mouse pads? But yeah. And then you have the Shockworm mini expansion, which is a new creature, which is not from the video game. So curious how that works. So there's a Shockworm here. Get different cards. Mini expansion comes with a set of custom action event cards. So yeah, I'm curious how that one works. And how to paint them. This one I don't know yet because it's so bright blue. I have to figure out how to do that. Okay, first 10 down. We're already half an hour in. Let's continue. Oh, RPG stuff. The Nutty Squirrel. Okay, the Order of Owls, Rant and Rave. I believe there's another Dutch thing online. CL files, army files, rails and cargo, because yeah. An AI powered RPG, and never mind. An AI powered RPG is like, okay, you set a world, you give a little description, and then we tell them what we're doing. You're done. You're basically just replying what ChatGPT says to you. So you're even lazy or above lazy. Pin-up STLs, no. Repaintable terrains, and a comma. Goblin Party 1. There's miniatures, cast and resin. Okay. There's the sun, beyond the hill. Can you resist the darkness? Okay, that might be something. Peter van der Heijden. Peter van der Heijden is Dutch and it's still coming from Spain. Printwell, Spectre Terrain. Clockwork Insanity. Solo steampunk print play. Okay, I like steampunk. Fast terrain loadouts. Carnage cards, the stack edition. Okay, Cosmic Critters. STL files. Cops, robbers and text lines. The action movie deck builder. The action movie deck builder. Still not at 10. Bamboo Ramboo. Epic card battle. Okay. Night for Nightmares. Are we almost at 10? Nope. Well, we're at 8, so almost. 5th edition. Bet an eye. Test your anime knowledge. Non-existing. Non-existing at all. Hand-drawn cooperative tabletop horror game. Okay. The Nutty Squirrel uses AI. I'm using some AI for voiceovers in my video, and because I'm so poor and cannot afford a person. I've recently used AI for some generative text too. So you're also not creative. Okay, Rant and Rave is a game which allows you to vent and gloat and to have people actually listen. Okay. Hi Clydeman, how are you? And this is your page. Well, Okay, I'm gonna rant and rave and say do better. Rails and cargo, 800% funded. Run factories, deliver goods, you know. And it uses I design the layout for and every gameplay element of the game sheet. I often prepare on the artist of DicePen, and DicePen uses AI. So don't work with DicePen if you don't want to get that AI label. And AI next. Man, I was in a good mood after Deep Rock Galactic. I have used AI in the generation of images, but bye. Next. Only risk store. Then it's a loser raid. Hello, Dave. Were you playing solo? I didn't check in today. I was too busy with other stuff. Yes. Bye bye AI. Yeah, I have had a lot of those already. What did you play, Dave? And did you win, or do you still have to continue? I saw that you were playing Distilled yesterday. I like Distilled. Problem is, I have the Dutch version, and the latest expansion doesn't come in Dutch, as far as I know. So yeah. You could redo it. Yay! You played Elder Scrolls. The Chip Theory big game. Because Chip Theory rarely does small games. Right? Well, currently, I don't have that much that I have set aside for pick of the week. We currently are looking at a lot of orange. A lot of orange. First created, zero backed. The Stack Edition. Bold, no holds barred deck packed with wild challenges and brutal forfeits. I don't know what it is. What's the next one from Chip Theory Games? Well, they have the 20 strong, right? That's also from them. I'm looking forward to getting my 320 strong decks, the fairy tale ones. There was Goldilocks, Red Riding Hood, and Snow White, I believe. I'm looking forward to that. Wrath. Can't say it rings a bell. What's area control game? Oh, but I do like area control. I suck at it. I always spread my armies too thin. That's why I won't play Minos with you. Well, Minos, you're already limited in how many armies you can move, but yeah. What are we looking at? Call the father of your fiance and ask to borrow some money, make up the reason. How is this a fun game? Prank call a previous employer. For the rest of the night, every time the whistle is blown, you have to do the Macarena until the whistle is blown again. This is not fun. This is stupid. And there's a reason why you have no backers. Not really your thing. You got a chance to play it. You played it at UKG, right? Cops, robbers, and taglines. The action movie deck builder. Oh, they have this one. It was solely used for the initial project image. Why everything else will be generated by yourself? If you're not ready and you have to generate this image because you don't have an image you're not ready to go onto Kickstarter. Yeah, but my friends told it was a great idea. Yeah, if you're ready. A competitive co-op game with pandas. Is Amanda here? Amanda, are you present? Are you lurking? We have pandas. We also have angel bunnies and juicy weapons. 2 to 5 years. The most surprising game I have played this year. I don't know this person. I don't know how many games they play each year. If it's board game Steph, I would say, yeah, that has some value. Because Steph plays all the games. This, I don't know. I don't know, Raiz. He's a playtester. Says nothing. Had some value. You'll play as one of these pandas. Just Ramboo, Kangaramboo, Pilot Boo, Kuna Job, More Passion, Heavy Melon. Okay. How to play. Start the game with draw one card, play or save as many cards in max hand of 7. Minus cards on yourself. Okay. Yeah, each round an angel bunny appears. Yay, player with the highest attack wins the round. First to 3 bunny prizes wins the game. But surprising in what way? I have a game that surprised me. But not because they are but because they are other crap. Yeah. That's true too. So we have Bamboo, Banana, and Buddha, Zeus, and Transcendence. Okay. So we have the Bamboo Pledge. You get 1 deck. Banana. You get a Banana upgrade. You get more cards. Then you get the Banana Pledge. Then the Early Boo Pledge. I'm guessing that's already gone. Oh, foil cards. And then we have the Buddha Pledge. A deluxe deck with holo card and metal pin and playmat and canvas bag and stickers. And then we have the Zeus, which adds more stuff. Well, I'm like, I don't know if I want to get the original stuff, especially at the rate this game is going. Good night, Dave. And that's coffee number 3. I only have 1 left. I probably should have bought either more or spread them out a little bit more. But yeah, this one is gone. It's all over in the bat of an eye. We have simple pawns and everything. And wait, do you have to move like this or do you circle around like that? And why is this board so glossy? How to take a turn. 1 player draws a card, then give clues so that other players on the team can guess the names on the card. The team has 30 seconds to guess as many possible. The side of the card must match the color of the team's position on the board. Each correctly guessed word is 1 point. However, online names are worth 2 points. If you get the question mark, your team receives a reroll token. This can be used to redo. Afterwards, the team must roll a die. The larger the number, the sadder the result. The number rolled is deducted from the points you earned, and that's how you mean. Ugh. Sorry, I had to do those. Ugh. So if you are terrible at guessing, you only get minus points. You only go backwards and backwards and backwards, right? Like, that doesn't sound fun at all. Hi, Timey. How are you? A dungeon crawler card game for 2 to 4 players set during the final days of the infertility apocalypse. Who are you? I don't know. There is so much text on these cards. There's just too much text on those cards. I know it's a story thing, but oh man, this is so much text. I don't like it. Because also the other cards have so much text on them. And they have all the tier levels. Yeah, no. Okay, we're back to Deep Rock Galactic. That was not. Yeah. Okay, next. That was that was the Restless, right? Okay, now to something more happy. Beach Day. Which is always fun, right? Pain Station and first stop on. We can shock each other. Boundless City. Okay. Where Legends Fall is STL files. Little Red and the Last Wolf. 3D printable mythic shine holders. Well, that could be fun. But yeah, we don't do 3D printing. Grip and Glory Arena. Fey Realms is. I don't know what there it is, but it feels sort of board gaming, but also not. RPG. Broadland, an English river cruise game. Okay. Tour de Coligo. The joy of cycling to your table. Well, we already have Flamme Rouge, and I believe there's also Peloton. It's like there are games. There are cycling games, and I freakingly hate to watch the Tour de France. So, yeah. It's not that I don't think cycling is the sport. I think what they do with Tour de France, respect, but it's so boring to watch. Hey, no more. Hey. Roulette dice, Zine, 5 Rings, Wrestling Alliance, an Athletic WWW RPG. Okay, that's just enough. RPG. Sail Legacy, Cats versus Cucumbers. Because we all know the funny thing with cucumbers, right? Oh, we're at 10. You have to watch it for the sides, Dutch. And castles. Okay, if you say so. So, Beach Day. The games for those who love the beach. I like the beach. Love is maybe a harsh word, but yeah, 1 to 5 players, 20 minutes for $20. So $1 a minute. Nothing about AI, so. How to play? Watch this video on a player's turn. They place objects on the beach in one of 2 ways. Draw a card from discard pile, or draw 2 cards and choose one. Okay, next player goes, and the game ends when the face down deck is depleted. And more your scoring card, private character card. Okay, it's the gameplay, but how do I win? Getting the most points. But how do I get points? Is it the amount of volleyballs? What is this? Shells? Turtles? No, those are shells. What is this? Stones? What is this green thing? Is that a jellyfish? Are we collecting jellyfish? Oh no, because you lay them onto your cards. So you try to connect things. But for big beach balls, you have to combine 2 cards together. Okay. Yes. Okay, and that's how you score how much is left visible. And then they have some people playing it. And you have a print and play version, which is fairly easy, of course, and always cheap. US only, US only. So not for us. We have to get the print and play version over here in Europe. Paint Station! Seriously, you use AI? We only use AI generates assets as placeholders for certain... if you're building a placeholder, just create a placeholder. Why generate something as a placeholder if you can also just create a placeholder? It takes more time to type the prompt than to say placeholder for. Seriously. One Games, Red's 01 Games. Oh, 01. Ah, okay. What is Boundless City? It feels RPG-ish. But you have different cards to lay on top of each other, so you have levels. But it's just creating maps, right? That's it. Cool idea, but not what I was looking for. Grip and Glory Arena. Battle for ages 7 and up. Because, yeah, at the age of 7, they need to learn how to fight. I was used to help the devil. Bye. Fey Realms, the courts of Enwin and Veiltir, rogue subclass. I have no idea what it means, but I was already, and I believe it's RPG anyway, so bye. Oh, yeah, sorry, no. Doesn't count for this one, it was for the previous one. Unless, no, okay. English River Cruise game. So basically, this is the British version of Riverside, which I can see right there. You can't, but I can. And they built it on Tabletop Simulator. Oh, that's cool. I don't like these normal pictures in between because I'm not getting enthusiastic from seeing this. There's no smile. It's like, no, I'm having fun. I like a board game on having fun like they are having right now. So you have all these areas you can go to, drink beer, visit the church. Visit a pond or something. I don't know what everything does. So read the rules. No, I don't read the rules. You just give me a small overview on how to play. Stop putting your family photos in between this thing. Yeah, still a buy, but for different reasons. Okay, Tour de Golico. Let's cycle off saddle. Well, nothing about AI, so that's good. I'm not relaxed. I'm on my 4th coffee. Okay, how do we play this? Watch your video. Okay. Move with stamina cards. Okay, each tile on the board. You move. Okay, you play one. Okay, the frame rate could be better. Overcome challenge zones. Okay. Draft with other meeples. Earn points to the podium and use your calculator. I believe there was clearly an Android calculator, right? Let's see. Calculator. Kind of looked like it. Breathe out, breathe in. Like that? Yoda. No, it's Yoda. And tutorial videos. Okay. Basically, overcome. What? Why earn points on the podium? But why would you earn points? It's a racing game. Just finish first, right? Look like an iPhone? I don't know. Let's see it again. I'm gonna compare. Yeah, it's an iPhone. You like the stackable pieces? Yeah, it makes me. It looks like because you draft with others. Because yeah, you can do that with cycling, of course. Biking along with other people as long as you're fit enough. So it has that camel up kind of feel. That's kind of cool. But it's still a racing game, not a point game. Don't make it a complete camel up kind of clone. Shrine! Duel of Light. Outshine your rival in a fast-paced tactical two-player duel powered by LED lighting. Yep. And I know basically how to play. You have this thing gives light, and these are transparent things, and you have to get your pattern on there while others do theirs. So if you put red on yellow, you get orange. If you put blue on purple, yeah, that doesn't change any much. And you have some type of way to manipulate that, but you have to try to build patterns. That's kind of cool. So you try to get stuff, but also not be too obvious about it. So you could help somebody, but maybe not. And yeah, it has an interesting combat. It is definitely original, Wim, and I agree. The question is it also pricey? No, 35 core game with LED main board and everything. You get a deluxe, and then you get, of course, metal tokens instead of cardboard tokens, which I think you should get anyway because it's probably more solid. And then you have the super deluxe. So for $7 more, you get Shrine Deluxe Bundle or Shrine Deluxe Edition. Okay. It looks cool. It does look cool. And taxes, yeah, VAT will be charged and based on your country. I know. But this looks interesting. Okay, sale. I thought we were done with legacy games, not gonna lie. I thought the legacy craze was over. It was done. People don't want to destroy their stuff. And now here comes sale with like, nah, we can still do a legacy. And apparently they are right because they are well funded. I still haven't played sale. So I want to try sale before I play this game or consider backing this game. A 2-player only legacy game. That's unique. 35 missions. But is it actually legacy? Or is it just campaign? Because there is a difference. You have sale, Wim. Did you play it? If I ever want to play, well, bring it to the Efteling. Well, I have vacation time coming up. But did you like it? Do you think it would work as a campaign game? Because you can get Savage Bowl or Sick Tricks. I have no idea that those are that thing. And you get a deluxe version of a legacy game. How to play Sail Legacy, okay. Must follow trick taking, so it's trick taking sail based on the combination, okay. Complete the mission. The win conditions change with every turn of the page. Okay, but what's the legacy element on it? Because if, as far as I'm reading it right now, I would say this is a campaign game, not a legacy game. So will we destroy cards or stuff like that? Win with the ultimate legacy, maybe you never want to play it again. Yeah, maybe, but that would be sad after the first mission. There are some ideas that are absolutely wild. To this day, I don't know how they got the green light. I don't know. To us, legacy game has stakes. It should take you on a journey that no one else experienced. Your decisions should matter, good or bad, and your memories should last long after you complete it. They're still not. How is this a legacy? Are we actually adding stuff, adding stickers, removing? But sale is fun. Well, this one is no longer little. Well, especially if you go all in. So, but 68 euros, that's no longer a little game. And if you want the epilogue and the deluxe stuff, you pay a little bit more. Well, a lot more. So yeah, I don't know about this one. Yeah, I know you meant vanilla sim. I know. It's cats, it's cucumbers, it's chaos. No, you put a cucumber behind the cat jumps, done. Video over. Sometimes the cat runs into stuff, but yeah. Choose a starting player and give them the cat tree tower to signify that they'll go first. Separate the cucumber tokens, threat tokens, and toy tokens. Each player has 3 matching cat meeples. Place boxes 1 to 5 in the middle of the table. Place the 9 lives in the reach of the deck. On your turn. On the player's turn, they will roll all 6 dice. The player gets 3 rolls total on their turn. If player rolls any cucumbers, they must set aside. Kind of like with Bang the Dice game. If you roll a dynamite. If player rolls 3 cucumbers, they hit a turn and they lose a life. If player rolls 3 of the same icon, they will earn a reward. If you roll more 3, they will get additional rewards. So basically that's what you want to do. It's just Yahtzee. I don't see anything else. Yeah, sorry. Octavian, a fast-paced word-building card game. Canvas Critters, an asymmetrical cooperative strategy card game for 1 to 4 players. No tariff costs. Well, yeah, because you're sending it over here, right? Starship map, sorceress, kittens in space, clan catacombs, underworld, marching call, the game, printing. We're almost at the top, by the way. Mist Wraith, So Which Herbs is 5th edition. It's by a Dutch person. I saw it appear on my Facebook timeline today. Mimic Dice Tower. Cool. Pixel Hive Monitor 3D printed gaming trays. Those are nice. She took like forever to slide that in. Oh, the second one goes way faster. But those are nice. Monitor song words. Culture Cue. And then, of course, let's see if there is much more. Doodle Disaster and 100 damned things for D&D. Okay. Octasian, a fast-paced word-building card game. First to you. Yeah, I figured. The original artwork for the back was generated by Canvas Critters. How do we play Canvas Critters? Active player draws a card and selects the theme of the round. Candy, technology, garden, flowers, hats. Yeah, I would have gone for candy as well. With one hand, all players begin selecting critter meeples from the center to the canvas one by one, using what they select to make the best mosaic to fit the selected theme. Then somebody judges and then reveal how many points you get and you move on. It's fairly simple. And we see Sam Healy, flip side of board games. We are looking into the cost and opportunity, offering as an affordable recharge pack as possible. So Sail Legacy will have some sort of changes to the board. Okay. Thank you, Clapman. We have Tantrum House. We have Ruel. Canvas Critters is a cozy party game with a brilliant mosaic mechanism. And best of all, a fun, engaging two-player variant. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, normally we get a new calendar each year from this, but this year not. Don't get this nice calendar. I'm missing somebody. I know that there's somebody else here. So let's go. Introduction. No. Easy Cat. No. Not looking. There she is. If she was in chat, we would sing happy yesterday was your birthday. But yeah, she's not here. And you would have sung. Chat, you, not me. Come on. I can't sing, you know that. I'm being able to create my own art piece. I even played this solo just to challenge my creativity. See? And you don't need AI for that. And you can get a cute bunny plushie. It's a fun idea. I have Danny Stranding. Yeah, and then we are where we already were. It's not that expensive, right? Well, with the plush. Patch manager access, print and play if you want. Canvas Critters. For 22 euros. And then do we have a shipping? Because do we have a shipping list? Steam, location, US, Canada. It's not even available over here. So sad. Gadgets and Gauntlets expansion. For Champions of the 100 Halls. And the use cards included generated. Oh, bye. Kittens in Space, a fast and furious card shedding game of Lunar Cat Rescue for 1 to 6 players. How is card shedding fun if you're soloing? I'm always wondering. Start the game, receive a handful of cute kittens. On your turn, play a kitten onto each stack on one side of the save 'em card. If you play on the adopt side, your card must have up to 2 fewer kittens on it. And if you play on the rescue side, it's the opposite. Okay. Yeah, not biggest fan of card shedding. But it looks cute. That's one thing for sure. Clank Catacombs. Wow, not much on the side menu. So we get more tiles, more areas for Clank. I like Clank. I never played Clank Catacombs, but I do like Clank. I mostly play it on Steam, but I do like Clank. Clank Lairs and Lost Chambers, just the expansion bundle. Catacombs plus both expansions, 106. That's a fairly good deal actually. Then the all-in includes everything above. But this is the base game and both expansions. What is this? Oh, sleeves and metallic coins and metallic cubes. Yeah, then it gets expensive. But it's a very short campaign. It's not like a lot of what brings the new things to. With Tom Fennel, Games Radar, Geek Dad, and Pros D. So you go from 106 to 220 because you get card sleeves, metal coins, and cubes. Can I not just get the cubes and the things separately and skip the sleeves? Even though it's a good discount deal. It's a pre-order. Yeah, it's clearly a pre-order because there are no stretch goals or whatsoever. But I do like Clank, but I never played Clank Catacombs. And I think it's still a fairly good deal. There's Panda. We already had the Panda section today. Panda, you were too late for the Panda section. We had a Panda section today. We had a game about pandas. Doodle Disaster, the art of miscommunication. Is basically life. Uh-oh, everybody ready to sing? She's only here for a few minutes. Happy birthday yesterday to you. Now, come on, everybody in chat, sing along. It was Bon's birthday yesterday. Come on. I can't sing. Happy birthday +1. Happy belated birthday to you. Yeah. See, chat does it so much better than I do. And still, she's way younger than I am. Yay, Olimus. And yeah, Panda, you missed the game with the panda. So this is fairly black and white. So we have a cat and toaster. How do we play? How do you play? Doodle Dictator. Oh, that sounds wrong. Draw the first card. Keep in the picture hidden from us. Then start the timer and give yourself step-by-step instruction on how to draw the picture. It can be fun. It definitely is a game you don't play for points. You're just kind of like Telestrations. You're just gonna see what the craziness is. How much is it? Early bird, $23. Only certain countries. Uh-oh. US and Canada. Again, not for us. Panda, you need to back it. I'll try to find it. But I have 2 more games on Kickstarter and then we're done. Correction. We have one more game on Kickstarter and then we're done. Culture Q. The experience sharing board game. Culture Q puts focus on the players and their stories. Why back Q? How to play Q. Roll the die, move any of your tokens, land on life circle and your turn ends. Land on culture circle and draw a culture card and share the experience. Land on a fortune circle and draw a fortune card and move around the board. Land on experience circle. It's very much a roll, flip, move kind of game. With some, yeah, let's discuss stuff in between. Yeah, now. Okay, now we have to find that whole panda thing again. No, you have to load more pages. Where's that panda game? It was somewhere at the beginning. It was really early in the stream. So we have to find it. Where is that panda game? Oh, here it is. Bamboo Rambo Epic Card Battle. For 2 to 5 players. And since I had to find it, it was definitely not my pick of the week, but yeah. Because you have Just Rambo, Kangaroo, Pilot Boo, Coconut Boo, Maupassant, and Heavy Melon. And then we have Angel Bunnies. You have Cupid Bunny, Heroic Bunny, Dark Bunny, Elder Bunny, Majestic Bunny. So that's for Reina. All the bunny cards are for Reina, and all the panda cards are for Amanda. So yeah, you try to collect enough points to attack something. That's basically the idea. Be My Boo Boo, Air Force Boo, you're all peaches. A lot of wordplay on this one. Amanda, that's it. So now you know. Let's go to Game Found. We have a book and jar. This is a part-time professional mine janitors. Okay. Dragons for 5th edition. That's RPG. Far Out. And Star Realms Conquest, which I believe is digital, by the way. But okay. Ahoy, pirates! Embark on an epic adventure with Book and Jar, a pirate strategy board game. Prepare to set sail on an unforgettable adventure. In Book and Jar, players take the role of a pirate, merchant, or naval fleet, each with their own strengths and weaknesses and goals. The seas are yours to explore, and the choices you make will shape your journey. Every game is different, making each playthrough a fresh, thrilling experience. Now, I was reading that and I was like, okay, we have 3 separate roles. Why can't we just do Western Legends, but then with a pirate theme? That sounds like fun, right? Gameplay. Oh, we're already on gameplay. Get your upgrade cards. Claim your... That's too fast. Let's take a look at the character board. Nah, I just want to know how to play. Well, that's not clear. So we have a Buccaneer. And for $70 you can have a character board just for you. Legendary Privateer, Filibuster. I like pirate themed games, but yeah. That will be collected during the Pledge Manager phase. Seriously, you couldn't do Pledge Manager on the next line. Pledge Man/Azure. You have the whole image, you have control. It's not like you don't have control on how the text fits. You have a lot of white space. Why are you breaking the words? I already hate text on image, but still. Well, it's funded. They had a really low goal. Really, really low goal. I believe this one is Dutch. I'm not entirely sure. Studio Invitus. Yeah, Den Bosch. They are near you, Wim. Well, they are closer to you than they are to me. Far Far Out is a space exploration game, which can win 3 different ways. Discover and which are those ways? No, you will discover planets, asteroids, and star systems. Your space. Okay, what are the 3 different ways to win? Gameplay. Man vs. Meeple, Board Game Co. What's in the box? Ooh. So these are cardboard. Standees, which is perfectly fine. And the deluxe version will have miniatures. We have planets, we have battle dice and everything. Somehow doubting the artwork, but since we don't know for sure over here at GameFound, yeah, that's still a hard thing to discuss. To know for sure, because they aren't. Sertogenbos, well, it says Den Bosch. I can't help it when they say Den Bosch, probably because Sertogenbos is way too hard to pronounce in English. So how to play, reputation, exploration, or wealth. Those are the 3 victory conditions. Win encounters, recruit crime, explore new systems, and wealth. Okay. So this is a 3x game. Because when the one that's not showing is exterminate. Well, technically this is exterminate. This is explore. This is exploit. We don't have expand, which is part of explore. And that's exterminate, which is the reputation. Some people hate it when Den Bosch is used. Yeah, like a lot of us hate it when they say Holland instead of the Netherlands. Well, that's a different thing, because Holland is technically different, and with Den Bosch you still mean the same thing. But yeah, I get it. So this is an expansion for the digital version. All rewards for this campaign are digital only. Have you seen the price points? This is okay. It's like, okay, 8 or 6. Everything new tier. But then, get everything for Hero Realms. Get everything for Star Realms. Get them both. It's like, I'm not paying that for a normal video game, let alone for a board game video game based thing. Like, no. And I believe in earlier Star Realms things, they said they are switching over to AI, but they will not mention that here. So Holland is the worst part of the Netherlands. It has its moments. Did you hear the Tiny Epic news? Yeah, the Tiny Epic is also going to Tabletop Tycoon, right? So that means that they got some Simon titles. Canvas is now from Tabletop Tycoon. They got Everdell from Starlight. So they're growing. And they announced a standalone expansion for Blood Rage. So there's a lot coming from them. And Panda is not happy. And I know why. But I don't want to publicly shame, because for me it's still hearsay. So, but yeah. Renamed themselves Tycoon Games, yeah. But they are very shady. But I was like, oh, Blood Rage expansion, yay! And then like Tycoon Games. So yeah, they were Starling Games. Oh way, yeah. Then I'm not happy. I didn't know they were. Then I got that all wrong. I thought they started a new one and then took over, but okay. Yeah, I know. No, I know. No, I know. No. But to be fair, just Google. My Google results don't have to be the exact same as yours. A, because my Google results are Dutch, so there's also that difference. But Google also takes a look on what my overall interests are. So if I search for a certain thing that you're not searching for, it will try to steer that direction. So my results will never be one-on-one the same. Okay, we have one more to go. We have Backer Kit. So for the people who don't own an unmatched storage system yet, that's me. I still have everything in boxes. I don't have the latest expansion yet, by the way. I don't have The Witcher yet. The Witcher has to wait a little bit. I will probably get it at Spiel over at the yellow booth. But it has to wait a little bit because I have some other expenses that go first. My mother's birthday for one. That's in 16 days from now. So, but it does look cool, this storage system. Right, you have your nice case with your cards, your miniatures and everything. You can really show it off. I think the T-Rex still doesn't fit. Oh yeah. This year, she will be nice, if you know what I mean. Next year, we're going a weekend away. We haven't discussed when or where yet, but we're going a weekend away. So that would be my mother, me, my sister, my brother-in-law, my son, my niece, and if any of them have any friends, girlfriend, partners, whatsoever, they will come along as well. So basically, we're looking for a place for 8 to 9 people, or 7 to 9. Yeah, these are nice. I still have the boxes. I don't have these two. These two I still lack. This one is still on its way. I don't know when I will get mine, but these two I didn't buy yet. And also, this is number 3, right? Battle of Legends 3. That's still also not out over here. And then we have Bruce Lee versus Muhammad Ali, which was fun. By the way, I play tested all of these, so I basically have the cards because I took the print and play version. But yeah, they have no artwork, no names, no nothing. So yeah, I still want the real things. And now they have hero stands, so you can put your miniatures in here. You can show them off. Yeah, that is a lot of unmatched. And what will fit? Well, basically 24 euros with 2 per boost cube. If you already have 2 heroes in one set, do we have sets with multiple heroes? Normally you get 1 hero and maybe some side ones, those that don't have miniatures. The only thing that have multiple are the raptors. The raptors have 3. You never played it. I like it. Am I good at it? Heck no, but I like it. I painted this. This one I don't think I painted. Or did I? No, this one is from the new set. Pen Faith. But yeah, you can put the cards, tokens, and this one on a standee, and like, yay, you can play. You have your set right there. I'm not sure if I have this one. Might have, but I don't know. And neoprene mats. They made a change. So this used to be the dino paddock, and now they made it a swimming pool. So this used to be the T-Rex paddock. Now they made it. And the other one is Road to Vendetta. So they are spoofs on what they already had. So if you know the original, this is, I believe this is one of the original boards that came in Battle of Legends 1, I believe. Not sure if I know all of them by heart, but yeah. And you can get nice boxes. Nice playmats and sleeves if you want. Foil cards. I don't care much about foil cards, promo cards, also nah. 2 payment options. Yeah, you can have spread payments, but yeah. You get one of these, so it is one box for 135. Just saying, you get one box. So if you want to store everything like I have, I need at least 4 of those. Yeah, now you know why I'm not doing this. So if you want more boxes and more boost cubes, yeah, that it will cost me. But that was not the only one. We also have this one. Wild Hunt 1649 and Making History. Well, and then Rising Waters, Keep the Faith, and some other games. I don't know. It's a core set collection card game that blends cooperative and competitive gameplay. So we're basically doing Witch Hunt over here. Is it solo? Because Beyond Solitaire is doing it. Interview. Okay. Then how to play. A lot of text on those cards. Not a big fan of a lot of text. My eyesight is already getting worse. Don't need to push it. And Making History. What are we doing in Making History? It's a major effective game. Briar and Sky, 2 students at school, just broke up. Why? Oh, we need to find out why they broke up. Okay. Time to do a little bit of pick of the week. And even though I am a big fan of Deep Rock Galactic, I do feel it's a little bit overpriced. I did back it. Because I saved up for it. I knew it was coming. But yeah, it's a lot of money if you want everything new. So, well, this is everything new. If you ignore the electric worm, the shock worm, these are the 2 things, and then you get the Kickstarter exclusive stuff with it. That's 140 euros. So approximately 164 bucks. I went for this one. 185 euros and $216. So I do like it. I like you will get Ali and Bruce Lee to fight alongside with the turtles. Yeah, I already have Bruce Lee, so I will probably have Bruce Lee double. But yeah, I will have Bruce Lee fight Bruce Lee. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But this is not my pick of the week. My pick of the week is Shrine. The idea of color blending to create patterns, it's an abstract game, definitely, but it's cool. It's unique, it's new, yeah, I like it. So for the people who came in late, basically you manipulate the board and then play things on them. So if you put a blue on a yellow, you get green because the board actually lights up. It lights up. It gives backlight. And yeah, you blend colors, you can get treasures and do stuff and manipulate the board a little bit more. And then you build patterns that gives you points, tokens, and other stuff. I think it's cool, it's unique, it's totally something different. And this is one of the things where I actually would like to go for a deluxe version, because I think the metal rings, I'm not sure if they are cardboard on the other thing. I'll have to check, but the metal rings, yeah, they feel more sturdy. So do you get cardboard versions? Arcane lenses with gold, it doesn't say, might be wood. Revan Rose, thank you for that cheer. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is my pick of the week before I forget to show it. And that's it for today. We are ending it a little bit early. It's not even midnight yet. So we have to raid into somebody else. First we go big face. Here I am. Tomorrow I have an appointment with my diabetes doctor. Well, haven't seen you. That's true. I haven't seen you in a bit either. I am doing very well. I'm not looking forward to seeing my diabetes doctor because I just had 4 iced coffees, which are high on the sugar level. So I will stab myself with some insulin shortly after this. Take 1 more medication pill and everything should be a-okay in the morning. But yeah, good to see you. Tomorrow I will be back with what to watch for Wednesday, basically going to the Gen Con preview list. I know the Ashen preview list is also already out, but Gen Con is first. Gen Con is at the end of this month, so we're gonna do Gen Con first, and then begin September I will go through the spiel list, let that thing fill up nicely, and let's see how many games we can do, and we can skip everything we already did in the Gen Con list, so yay. Yeah, but this is not coffee, this is iced coffee. And basically it's a milk drink with instant coffee. And the sugar level, where is it? It should say it somewhere, right? How much sugar is in it. Oh man, why is it weird printing? Sure. 20 milligrams of caffeine, but that's fine. Salt, no. Protein, fibers. For every 100 milliliters, and there's 230 in this, so everything times 2.3, and there's 8.5 grams of glucides, and 7.5 of those are sugar. So yeah, I'm getting 2.3, so that's 15 and a little bit, so it's 18 and a bit grams sugar times 4. Basically I got 2 sugar cubes. Yeah, it's milk with and sugar with coffee added. Well, yeah, basically. I better behave myself. You want to keep seeing me? I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. With the Gen Con preview list. And Thursday, I will be playing Emberleaf, which I should have played 2 weeks ago, but my stomach was upset. And that's nothing with the diabetes. Well, technically it is, because it's the medication that sometimes makes my stomach upset. But yeah, so I'm doing that this week. And that's it for this week. Do I have, well, can I lift up a little bit on what I'm going to do next week? Next week, also coffee and crowdfunding. Yay, Gen Con releases. Yay. And on Thursday, I will play Scarabre, which is playing right there. So now we have to find somebody to raid. Is Panda already live? Because then we can raid in Panda. I don't see a Panda live. I don't see anybody board game related live right now. Who is live currently in board games? Well, I am, but that's it. And then somebody's playing Forest Shuffle on PGA, I guess. But I don't know. Jessie is cute, apparently. I don't know. Shall we just raid into Reina? Because it's been a long time since we raided in Reina. I don't know what Reina is doing. What's Reina doing? Hiding in a cave. Let's check on what's out there. Reina's playing something. I have no idea what she's playing because it says just chatting, but nope. Okay, we're gonna raid into Reina. Slash raid Reina 88. Say hi to Reina if you have access to my nice little raid emote. Use it, don't abuse it. I will be back tomorrow, and then we're gonna do basically the same thing, but just the Gen Con list. So if you are planning to go into Gen Con and you don't know what games to check out, check me out tomorrow. Bye bye.